In this brief video, I'm going to go over the journals, covering some of the databases that are available to you. Again, we are using the LibGuides page here, which is just customized for business students. So if you need to search for journals, you could search all the business e-resources directly from here. Make sure you choose full text and just type the topic that you want to search for or the words that you want to search for. Again, it's very similar to one of the previous lessons that we covered, the 37,000 results. You can add other keywords here. You can also utilize the advanced search or the visual search. If I wanted to do the visual search that I covered a little bit before, it gives you the different groupings of the results by subject and topics. So let's say you're interested in offshore outsourcing or any of these subjects here under the topic of globalization, but it has to do with our original request here, outsourcing, but now we are tying it with globalization. And then let's say you want to drill down to United States globalization, and then notice now we have 3 results. We have narrowed it down to 3 results: ethical issues, for example, or organizational learning capabilities, and so on. So you click on the PDFs that pertain to your searching and then add them to a folder if you want to. Click on more, and then it's going to display you the full text article. So that was searching all of them. Now you can go back here and you can search specific databases, or you can search by specific category or subject here. It could be print resources, periodicals, magazines, and that type of stuff. Or they could be electronic but based on a specific topic. Now if you wanted to check the actual databases separately, and as you'll do research here at Cairn, you'll find out that certain databases will be more useful for your needs. So notice there is a whole variety of them, and again, that's why you don't really need to waste your time on Google when you have all this gold right here. So basically just read the description throughout all of these databases here and then start utilizing them. So the process is going to be pretty much the same for any of those databases. The concept is the same, so I'm not going to cover all of them, but just let me go to this one, LexisNexis. It has more than 10,000 news articles, business, and all that type of stuff. Or you can use one of those academic search Premier. But let's say LexisNexis. So you can search here for your topic, and again, this is going to be more news articles in this case. You can customize it, and here are 993 results. So you could base them on newspapers only, or magazines only, or things of that nature, or by different industries or subjects and so on. So let's say you want to just check newspapers. And let's say you want just Business World, some kind of, again, this is where you tie in that concept of evaluating your source. So let's say you want something from New York Times, rather than going and getting an article from Google or some other place out there. You want something that is very influential. So New York Times, we have 10 articles in New York Times on outsourcing. And there is the article from July 13, actually from 2004. So if you didn't want to articles from 2004, what you can do is you go back to your result list here and customize the dates. So let's say I want only the last year's article. Notice you can search also within results, and then if you needed to edit your search, you go right here and then customize your search to just specific articles. You go under advanced search, and you can specify that I need it only between the last 10 months or 6 months and so on. So the idea is that every database, no matter what year you're going to use, you'll have the advanced searching capabilities. And this is where this class comes into play, because you'd probably say, well, I know how to do this. This is going to change. Why do I need to remember this? This is a concepts class. The concept is that whatever database you're using, whether you're using Google, whether you're using LexisNexis, whether you're using the library catalog, you can go and choose the advanced search capabilities and customize it. It's impossible for me to cover all of these topics in this course. So let's go back one more time here to one more database here for journals and articles and so on. So let's say the Academic Search Premier. You saw this earlier. Just to reinforce the idea here is that you'll do your searching, multiple words or however you want it. It can be a phrase. Keep in mind you can change this to be all the text, or it can be an author, or it can be a title. Additional parameters. Keep in mind that you can change to full text only and scholarly and peer-reviewed, because you want to narrow it down to the best what you want. You can choose the type of resource. You can choose whether it can be an abstract and so on, number of pages, and customize it the way you want. So you're basically narrowing things down so that you don't end up with 600,000 records, which you just did. So this is where you go back and say, I don't want from 1887, I want only from 2012 till 2013. And notice now we have 457 records. Once you get the articles, you can also create your own account here and add those articles to your account. Again, you can email them, print them, and even cite them. So getting back here to the journals, I'm not going to go through the rest of the databases here. You get the idea, and hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on the course forum, email me directly, or even contact the library staff directly. They'll be able to give you the professional advice, probably better than I can. So that's it as far as the journals here. Again, all of these can be accessed by, if you go to the library page, you can go under the databases here and find those from here as well, like the Academic Search Premier and the other ones that we are looking at, like the LexisNexis that we were accessing earlier. So it's the same thing, just that the LibGuides have this information more readily or more concise outlined for just your major.